Hey, Dr. David Schiller here, and today we're going to be talking about menopause and perimenopausal symptoms and how you can go about taking care of them. Many women are under the impression that they need to be balancing their hormones, and there are many offices in the medical integrated field where they use bioidentical hormones that may, in some cases, not necessarily be addressing the causes of those problems. And I'm not saying that hormones are not ever necessary, but even with bioidentical hormones, everybody thinks, well, they're natural, that's going to make them okay, and that's not necessarily the case. Whether they're synthetic or bioidentical, meaning natural, they're still using dosages that are quite high. Now, for many women, the balancing of hormones may not even be the thing that you need to do. So you've got to take into consideration what the body's trying to do and where the imbalances may be occurring that can cause the female hormones to go out of balance. So in any case, you can see this on some of my other posts. When it comes to priorities in taking care of someone's health, the thing that's on the top of the list is autoimmunity. Now, with women with histories of polycystic ovary syndrome, endometriosis, there may be an autoimmune component, meaning that the immune system needs to be handled. The immune system may be attacking hormones, they may be attacking certain body parts that can be balancing the hormones that are going out of balance. So the autoimmune issue or that process needs to be addressed. There are no cures for autoimmunity, but surely it needs to be considered. Next down the line, there may be anemias, and there may be blood sugar issues. This is a big one, or adrenal issues. This may be the thing that's really needing to be addressed. See, when your female glandular organs go into retirement, you need to remember that there's still going to be production of those hormones, and the production of those hormones comes from the adrenal gland. There are precursors to the female hormones being made in the adrenal gland. So if the adrenal glands are in trouble, then you're not going to be able to transition into that phase of life very comfortably. So the night sweats and the hot flashes, those things that you get may be due to an adrenal issue and not due to hormones being out of balance, because the female hormones may not be the issue because the adrenal glands that are supposed to be producing the precursors to those hormones aren't doing so. So if you're having insomnia, again, another menopausal symptom, the insomnia could be due to a cortisol problem. So you need to not just look at, all right, where are the estrogens, where are the progesterones, and addressing those. You need to figure out, is there an adrenal problem? You have to remember that that adrenal problem could be due to a blood sugar issue. There's a deep connection between polycystic ovary syndrome in women that they have earlier in life and the fact that their blood sugar may be out of balance, or that there may be an autoimmunity. So just knowing that there could be, or that there are these types of symptoms does not necessarily mean you just got to automatically go balance the hormones. Underneath these things are the liver and the GI tract. The liver plays a key role because it is processing many of the estrogens. So if the liver and pull out excesses of certain hormones, then if the liver is in that state, you need to address it. The liver is the hub of the digestion. The liver will help balance the blood sugar. And then the other things you have to remember is, like, many of the symptoms that you get that are considered perimenopausal, whether they be night sweats or insomnia or hot flashes, has your thyroid been checked? I have numerous posts on thyroid function. Just know thyroid malfunction, or are a woman who is dealing with these types of symptoms, do you have low thyroid? Now, the low thyroid is mainly being addressed by trying to balance out the thyroid hormones in the blood by giving you other thyroid hormones. The majority of people that have low thyroid have an autoimmune process called Hashimoto's. So again, everything is interconnected. You can see this ball of bands that we got here. We got to take off or unwind these onion layers of problems, and you have to decipher what is the deal with that individual coming in. So you need to find a doctor who understands these concepts and doesn't jump right into, well, let's balance your hormones. Because a lot of the time, like I said at the beginning, those bioidentical hormones are such high dosages that they start screwing around with your body's innate or inborn wisdom that is trying to balance them in the first place. So when you're starting to throw in hormones from the outside, even if they're natural, it may throw a wrench into the system. So keep that in mind. Find a doctor who understands these concepts. I hope this has helped you. Watch for my next post on these topics, and make it a great day.